Did you give me an invite?
Oh no.
Hey, BB.
Oh,
I look good.
Gucci stuff. Also, I forgot to mention another really big thing that really does suck about living with my parents is that it gives me so much anxiety. Just fucking living there. I know that sounds intense, but I'm like, what do I say? What do I do not say? What can I like? What can I not like? What happens if they see this on my phone? What happens if you see that on my... And I'm not even bad things, just things that I knew they won't accept, which sucks, because sometimes I fall into this pit of anxiety that shit, are they gonna find out, who I'm following or what I'm doing living here? When I'm gone, peace, that's not my problem. Oh, speak of the devil, there's my mom right now. She's at Family Dollar too. But yeah, I don't know, it just sucks. But yeah, it just gives me a lot of anxiety living at my household. Bye. Also, ooh, it's cold. Also, another thing besides the anxiety and fear of living in the bigger household, and fear, is that they... Oh, this is a story. They don't accept my friends at all. And that leads me to lying, to being someone that I'm not, to hanging out with people I don't want to, and I'll get into that. Sorry, the camera wasn't pushed. I'll get into that. But what I mean by that, so yeah, my parents don't accept my friends and who I like. So let's think about why. Lying. Whoa, snap. Lying comes into play. And today, for example, I was with my best friends. I will say best friends, because they've been with me literally since freshman year, and I know that they accept me 110%. And I'm going to bring that up later on. But yeah, they're just the coolest people. Annabelle Strange, Caitlin, Trishelle. I will always, always be grateful for them. For several reasons. Oh, sorry, it's super cold outside. But yeah, I have to lie. I have to lie to my mom and be like, oh, I'm at the library studying. I'm not home. Even though I'm just at Annabelle's house, in fear of her being like, why are you at her house? Is Caitlin there? She literally called Caitlin big, fat, and ugly. It's the most fucked up shit. And she thinks Annabelle is weird, and they are weird people, but I'm a weird person, so I click with them. It's just really messed up. It's really, really, really messed up. That leads to me having to lie, which is a sin and is in the Bible, and honestly go against God, and I know God said be happy for who you are, but I feel ridiculed. I feel ashamed of who I am living with my parents. So yeah, and then my next point about my parents not accepting my friend group and lying, me not being myself. Okay, so at the beginning of the year, I was super into pleasing my parents, and I guess myself. So I didn't really have any guy friends. So I was like, I'm gonna get a guy friend. That's what my parents want, and I guess that is little bit about what I want. Hey, that's kind of normal. So me and my friend Luke, who is a great guy, but I wasn't really like him at all. I was mainly only hanging out with him to please my mom. That led to anxiety issues, because I didn't think that he was gonna accept me for me. It was just a bunch of mess. A bunch of shit went down. And I again, third point, I started hanging out with people that I didn't even like hanging out with, just to please my parents. So yeah, you can imagine the stress on that. But yeah, they are loving parents. Oh, but they just sometimes they sometimes they really make me upset, and sometimes it really is fucked up, the things I have to go through. But it makes me realize how much of a dad I want to be, and how much I want to lead my children, and be a leader. and be a father. And I genuinely do want to become a father. I genuinely do want to, raise kids, and raise kids the way I would have want to be raised, I guess. I don't know. And I had a great childhood. But I don't know, my teenage years were extremely rough, but, maybe for my future generations, they wouldn't have to deal with that. And I guess that's another reason why I'm working so hard, this is a stretch. I'm working really, really hard, so I guess I will never, ever need my parents again, financially, because that's the only thing I need them for now. Not fucking support, I'll tell you that. But they're good people. They just have their mindset and their ways, and just like that, making me feel like a freak, making me feel like an outcast, even more than I am. Making me feel really shitty. Like, you shouldn't be hanging out with these girls. Like, you need to have more guy friends. Like, you don't think I already know? Like, you know what I mean? You don't think I already think that's weird? Like, you're making me feel like more of a freak. Not that I already do, and that was like a kind of a old past mindset, but yeah, it made me feel like a freak. It made me feel different. That society was already telling me, I'm fine now. Like, that was just the shit I had to go through. Like, I'm genuinely fine now. I accept myself. I know God accepts me. I love God. God loves me. I'm good with myself, and if you don't accept me, I mean, that's not really my issue. I mean, I could die tomorrow. And if I wasn't living for myself, if I wasn't hanging out with the people I wanted to, then, like, what's the point, But yeah, just wanted to inform you on that. So yeah, like, man the fuck up. Like, why are you looking at this stuff? And I'm, like, genuinely interested in makeup for several reasons. I think it's, like, super cool. And, like, makeup in general, like, not even just, like, beauty makeup, like, cosplay, like, for movies, like blood, and, like, how they do it for movies, like, just, like, makeup artists in general. And it really made me upset when they came in, they were, like, screaming at me, literally so angry, just because I was looking at a makeup magazine. Like, isn't that, like, crazy? Like, I mean, makeup was made by humans. like, you know what I mean? Like targeted towards women, but, like, it doesn't matter, like, what gender you are. It doesn't matter what gender you are to wear makeup. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's like, they, like, started, like, ridiculing me, honestly. Like, it was honestly, like, so bad. I know I'm saying honestly, but, like, they were screaming at me, just for looking at a makeup bag. It made me feel really pissed, but I don't really know. I don't really care about their opinions. It's just that, like, it was made by humans. Like, it's a society norm that women like makeup, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't mean that guys can't wear makeup. But yeah, bottom of the story, I don't give a fuck who you are, boy, girl, anything in between, wear makeup, I don't care. But yeah, it was really a shitty experience, and hopefully that I can, like, raise my kids in an environment where it is healthy and okay to, test out anything. And that kind of just, like, goes along with, like, gender roles generally, like, gender roles, like, in general. Like, I mean, it doesn't even have to be a boy or girl. Like, I mean, if my girl's interested, fuck, my parents are home. Oh, I'm about to go. Hi. But back to, like, my rant or whatever. Yeah, like gender roles don't apply to me. I mean, if you're a girl and you want to play football, do it by all means. Like, that's super dope. If you're a guy and you, I don't know, like to fucking cheer or play with makeup or like pink, like, like, it doesn't matter, whatever you like, and that's, like, what my parents did not teach me at all. They're very, very conservative, small-minded people, when it comes to that, which is annoying, like, really, really annoying, just because, like, I don't know, what if I did have, like, a super big passion for, like, makeup, would they accept me? And I know they wouldn't, which, like, kind of sucks. But, you know, I'm out of my house in like 3 months, so it's whatever. Yeah, I just wanted to come on and say that, you know? It's just kind of, and I guess like they were born in, you know, small town Arkansas, which like makes sense. And I guess like the internet wasn't around like during then, so they really never got to like experience the rest of the world and like understand people like different things. So I guess they always just stuck with that mindset, but it's still just like super annoying. I don't know, and kind of like fucked up, honestly, because I am like really, really scared to go to my parents and talk about things. Just like in general, just because they wouldn't accept me. Which like, it doesn't really bother me anymore now as it used to as I was like 14, 15, 16. Mainly because now I have self-confidence. I understand, I mean, I am me. Like, I'm not really gonna change that. Or for anyone, like, I am myself. I don't really care. My approval is not really your problem. But yeah, I don't know, it kind of made, my teenagehood, like me being a teenager hard, I guess, because I never really felt comfortable at all going to my parents, for anything. But yeah, they are loving. They are loving. They would do anything for me. But at the end of the day, they do draw very, very, very strict lines between what is like, what you should like, what you shouldn't like. And that sucks. And that's like another thing, like, I mean, I could complain and be like, oh, like, I can't do all this stuff, like, blah, 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 you know, my parents don't accept me. But, like, it honestly, like, made me, like, learn. Like, if I ever become a dad, I know, like, I'm gonna tell my kids, you know, it's okay to like things that might be different, you know? But yeah, my little spiel, yeah. I'm about to go to Dollar Tree right now, get some snacks and some caffeine tonight, because I'm going to be pulling an all-nighter, DMing, finding influencers, having a good time, just like some business stuff. So yeah, peace. And also, like, yeah, peace. Hi, could I get a gourmet cone with red velvet? You mean a dip cone? You dipshit.
Water, I forgot to turn my wrist off. All that go yard, let them crisscross. All that go yard, let them crisscross.
Why don't we have him do her job for her again? And she's gonna get.
You're gonna do that for me.
Back.
No, she won't. Put that on there. Like me, always be the bad guy. I've been barking out commands left and right. You can do this for
What have
me.
you been barking?
A ton. Please do this for me. This is stressful. She should have listed that. Are you scared of her?
I just don't want to deal with her.
You don't have. You want to deal with selling the house? Help me out, Benjamin.
True.
I just spent $4,000 and she didn't put that in the listing.
Or the new roof.
Yeah.
What's your number?
318-355-5551.
Why don't you text her?
Because I barked out a mean command.
Doesn't matter, you're paying her.
I know, so is Dad.
Back in here. Share the love. You don't think I can be shitty in my job or my work or my life, but I can be a jackass, trust me. I can be a real fucking cocksucker if I want to be. Get out of my face. Share the fucking love. What kind of fucking comment does that even mean?
Hey, what's up, guys? So, the other night, kind of a bad story time, but you know, whatever. I was looking through this Ulta makeup magazine. Sorry, I have to check if they're not here. So I was looking through it, and my mom saw me looking through it, and she got literally so pissed. Started screaming at me, like, Benjamin, what are you doing? You won't know how to talk to guys. Like, you're not going to be able to find a roommate. Like, why are you looking through this stuff? And then my dad came in and made it a lot worse. And he was like, yeah, like you need, like, man the fuck up. Like, this is not fucking natural.